Ahoy hoy, fellow adventurers! Barry here with your daily reminder that Skin World is real. Very, very real. Also, DayZ has released yet another experimental update. 2 in as many months. This one is a little bit smaller, but with some serious quality of life improvements. The experimental build will be available on Steam, but not Xbox due to the issues with the Xbox build of the game. Not to worry though, on release, it shall release on Xbox. Reach for the skies and give them a little tickle, as the revolver is spinning back into action with this patch. It takes 357 rounds just like before, though unlike before, I can't seem to find a way to play Russian roulette. Somebody please prove me wrong. Also, our old friend the Deagles. Wait a hot minute. What the bloody hell is this, DayZ? Who said I wanted new guns? I wanted... I want... Okay, the Deagle has come out of nowhere, and is ready to be used to finish off those hunts, be it deer or man. There's also a shiny gold variant of the Deagle, so you can look pretty fly when doing your killing. Just like everybody's favorite gun-wielding nation, Generous is getting patriotic. Flags will be raised all over the map with the additions of new flagpole-based item. Just like me, the bags aren't just for show. They can be used to refresh base items within a 60-meter radius, whenever the player interacts with the pole, that is. As someone who's never really put their head down anywhere, I wasn't aware of any kind of decay mechanics in DayZ, but I'm guessing there is. And I'm guessing this is the way to protect your base. And just in case you need to pop to the shops for some bits and bobs, there's a new stylish NPC respirator that was added for your safety needs. The map has received some love as well, with 7 new exterior and interior variants of the rule houses being added. This should prove useful when trying to explain which house that cannibal is hiding in. The central loot economy has also been changed to solve some pretty big issues with the game's loot. Loot will now be persistent for longer, meaning that you will have to keep moving to stay alive. Restarts will no longer replenish loot. New loot will only respawn when the restock time is reset. The central loot economy will ignore rare helicopter loot that has been stored in chests. This makes finding these items far more likely, as players who are hoarding all such weaponry won't be causing the central loot economy to stop spawning them. If you can't find your sunglasses, it's probably because you left them in your car. And it seems like a lot of people are doing the same thing, as now more loot spawns in cars. And I do feel that draft. It might be because door states are now persistent over server restart, so no more metagaming via doors. They'll all be open. Prepare to walk into a lot more doors as well, as you can only see if they're locked after you try to open them. Or, in the current experimental version, not at all. If I were you, I would start hoarding some of those fancy weapon cleaning kits, as duct tape will no longer repair that tatty old M4 you've had since 0.63. Speaking of repairing weapons, the damage to attachments when firing weapons have received a pass. The damage caused over different types of weapons should be way more consistent. Damage for silencers has also been changed, and overall weapon damages as well. A new like button was added to the bottom of this video right here. Clicking it will help keep them at bay for a little while longer. Click it. They're coming. They're always in. Hurry, click it! And that's it for the meaty changes of this patch, but you can't leave the table until you've finished all your veggies. Sticks can now be stacked in stacks of 10,000! Wait, no, that's just 10. Oh well. Armbands can no longer be stacked, so if you want to save that one for your bud, it's going to take a 1x2 slot in your inventory. Rat car doors open at a lot wider angle now, making it easy to find those increased loot spawns I mentioned earlier. And stacking items that are on the ground is now possible. In terms of fixes, we have the following. Various issues with object placement of both Chernarus and Livonia terrains, exploits to glitch through collisions, characters sliding on steep slopes, a bug that will spawn a certain item slightly below the ground when swapping between the inventory and vicinity, an assortment of Watchtower Fixes. I'm not going to name them all, there's a lot. When using the PSA, you'll no longer hear yourself once you've left. A minor misalignment of the mouse cursor texture, I'm sure that bugged a lot of people. An issue that prevented full rounds from being displayed in first-person view when ejected from the gun. The plate carrier holster no longer appears upside down in the inventory view. Crafted items / fish when you fish them were floating above the ground and no longer. Gas cookers no longer run when stored in your inventory, so less flaming backpacks. A bug that would cause floating ammunition to appear next to the player while reloading was fixed. Dropped items can no longer clip through the garden plot. A bug that caused wooden planks cut from a pile to be created whenever the first cut plank was moved. The dead will no longer stop you from getting into a car and drink driving. Jumping out of a car can no longer be used to glitch into objects or jump through fences. Players will just get teleported back. Fix an issue of items in nested containers disappearing or spawning on the ground as new. Damage calculation of the shotgun when using pellet ammunition has been tweaked. Fixed a bug that allowed you to see through the Olga 24 without a hood in first-person view. Phew, and that's it. Not much in terms of content, but some really nice changes to the meta of the game are always welcome. If you miss anything, which I probably missed a lot of things, then you can find them in the changelog in the description. So what are you waiting for? Don't hang around here. Jump on the server and start building your massive collection of flags. I will be very disappointed if I don't see a museum of flags built in the first week. As per usual, when you do play, make sure you report any bugs or feedback to the feedback tracker. And try not to think about Skin World. Tally-ho!